Is Daimon coming back?
No, Daimon is... Rip Daimon. I'm sure he is stuck in the hospital for forever, and I miss him. I don't even remember who's with me. Oh, right.
I hope Kinukawa's not the departed. You believe in her, right, Yoshiki?
Oh, rhetorical. Okay. Well, that would have been awkward. Okay, so I have to go to... Oh. Adventure. Go check out that fox statue. Oh yeah, I got Doruyou with me. This guardian fox is still standing here. It's darkened. Probably been here for quite some time. Still, that's all I care about it. Let's go back to the scene of the crime. Quite literally. Cabinet of old books. Used to be a board blocking the door. Took care of that. Didn't have time to check it before. Give it a look now. I open the door and inspect other spots besides the upper shelf where the old books are stored. Everything is basically junk, like a moldy mirror, a white mask, and some worm-eaten fabric. If only they'd been preserved properly, they might be valuable antiques. I find a familiar item among the junk. Very familiar. More teeth.
Yoshi.
Mannequin without limbs. Has always been clothed. It's not clothed now. Why am I asking? I must be seeing things. Alright. By the way, Doruyou, you said you and Michiho saw an altar where the doll was placed in the clock tower, right? But I don't see an altar anywhere.
Yes. I'm surprised myself. There was definitely an altar when we came here.
This is strange. Were they hallucinating or something? I don't think that's the case because the altar was also mentioned in the school newspaper. It's absurd to think they were all hallucinating. Well, in that case, it may have been something caused by the departed. No one knows which is the real clock tower. The clock tower we're in now, or the one you saw before with the altar. That'd be an awfully large mass hallucination. It's a large wooden box. I used the item inside here to... Huh?
Mr. Yoshiki? You have to focus on your investigation or else we will fail.
Yeah. I know. There's a small item lying in the corner of the box. Man, there are teeth all over this school. Maybe I should investigate who all these teeth belong to. Jesus. I hate my wife.
Yeah. Just so happens to be often. Yeah.
Hi.
You know what? There we go.
Let's go to the student dormitory and prove Michiho's innocence. The dorm is in front of the bus stop near the school.
Well, I'm glad I came to the clock tower. Needed more teeth. Was feeling like a southerner. I swear the bus stop was to the right. Sorry, just enjoying the song for a little bit. Came out of nowhere. We go along the road and finally reach the dorm. But the front door is locked. Not surprising, given that it's already past curfew.
The back door might be open. The dorm manager is a bit sloppy sometimes. She often forgets to lock the door.
Doruyou is right. The back door is open.
Just checking. See? I told you. We'll be in trouble if we get caught. Let's hurry.
Fortunately for us, the dorm entrance is empty when we get there.
Thank goodness the manager isn't here. I thought she stayed behind with Michiho's disappearance and all. Looks like she went home at her regular time.
Wow. What a loyal employee.
Alright. Shall we look for the key to Michiho's room? The manager has a duplicate, so we'll be fine as long as we find it.
Let me use my powers of super sight. Well, this is the administration office where the dorm manager works. The key should be around here.
Please wait a minute. I'll take a look.
Doruyou enters the administration room. I'm the only one in the entrance now. Yeah, this is bad. If a student happens to come in at this moment, I'm not going to have any good explanation. Not only did I barge in here without permission, this is a female dormitory. There is no justification for me being here. Come on, get back here soon. My impatience is starting to grow. But then Doruyou appears, granting my wish. In her hand is a key with a label attached.
Found it! This is the key to Michiho's room.
So it was that easy to find, huh? This dorm sure is unsafe. Easy access to keys, the back door isn't even locked.
The key was in a sturdy case with a combination lock. I only know the combination because Michio told me.
Why did Michio know it?
She snooped on the manager once when she was entering it and memorized it. She didn't intend to do anything bad with it, so... probably.
Goodness.
Yeah. This should get us into Michio's room. Her room is on the 4th floor. Let's take the elevator.
I agree. Let's take the elevator. It's not going to stop me from looking at the stairs, though. There are stairs, but though all that lies ahead is darkness. Building has an elevator. I better make use of it. But I'm sure my wife exists on the stairs. It's a row of mailboxes. Based off the number of mailboxes I see, this student dormitory is quite big. It does have 4 floors. And there's an elevator in front of me. Not a very big one. Probably can only fit 4 or 5 people tops.
Let's go to the 4th floor. Which I've already said.
Yeah. But we're just making sure. Going to the right floor. And once we arrive on the right floor, the 4th floor, I'll let Doruyou lead us down the hallway. We come to a stop in front of the door with the number 402 on it.
This is Michio's room.
The moment Doruyou opens the door, I duck into the room. I don't want to be seen. Turn on the light to reveal the whole room. Is this a single room? I only see one bed here. I just sort of assumed you'd be sharing a room since this is a student dormitory.
It's not really common. But yes, all the rooms here are single rooms.
Well, now that I know that this room only has a single occupant, that means that anything I see here is a reflection of Michio's personality, to include all the frogs. And this doesn't look like a room that a terrifying spirit like the Departed would live in. Going to see what I can find. Just wait here.
Well, I shall leave the investigating to you.
Who says shall? Oh my goodness, there's so much to look at in this room.
Kuku.
A mattress sits atop a typical pipe bed frame, and there's a stuffed frog doll sitting by the pillow. She only has a light blanket on the bed. Does she not get cold at night?
Kuku.
It's a frog-shaped board hanging on the wall. I find 2 notes on it. One is a note about raising a frog, and the other is about her summer vacation plans. August 8, school day. Go to the clock tower with Hime. Well, that must have been the day when she and Doruyou discovered the female doll in the clock tower. 8, I will have to remember that. There's a thin layer of dust on the desk, along with a notebook. Froggy Log 3 is written on the cover. As the title suggests, the notebook is all about a frog it seems she was caring for. I see a lot of enthusiastic praise inside. Things like, OMG so cute, or true beauty. There are also some cute drawings that convey her affection toward her pet amphibian. But with no dates mentioned in the entries, it's hard to guess when she wrote these. Other than that, there are a lot of notes about her frog's food. She fed it either crickets, flies, or earthworms, trying to learn what the frog liked the most. Furthermore, she happily noted how the frog would eat the insects. I have this strange feeling that whenever I finally do look at the frogs, they're going to be dead. A calendar with a frog drawing is hanging on the wall. Seeing a theme here. It's already October, but the calendars remained on August. August 8th. It's a small refrigerator for a single person. There are a few bottles of soda inside. It's a large poster of a loving frog mom and her frog child.
Yoshi.
Her dresser is most likely filled with clothing. There is a stuffed frog doll on the top. Should I check her drawers too, just in case? I hesitate a bit, but then I realize there are bigger issues than decorum at play here. Still feels weird. But inside the drawers are Michiho's casual clothes. His clothes reveal that she didn't appear to care overly much about fashion, as some of the clothes are very similar to one another. I also inspect the backs, just to be sure, but I don't find anything hidden on them. I don't know what I would find hidden on them. But when I close the drawers, something falls down to the ground. Why is there a tooth in her room?
Yoshi, いけそうだ.
Moe said lost souls are often seen in places near spiritual disorders. So why is this thing here then? It is rather curious to find it here, though it's too early to use this as evidence against Michiho. Even if this dorm is cursed, we can't just assume that Michiho is the cause of it. Well, I mean, we can. Well, find out if this poor frog's still alive. And aside from the small frog decorations, there's also a plastic fish tank on the shelf. Inside the tank is a dead frog. As it died on top of dry stone, its body is completely shriveled up. It is bone dry.
Bring the little one. Frog drives away bugs.
A whisper suddenly invades my mind. This isn't the first time I've experienced this. Strange voice is speaking to me. Bring the little one. Frog drives away bugs. Are they telling me to bring this dead frog somewhere? For what reason, I wonder to myself. But the voice in my head never gives me an answer. Sitting here, waiting for an answer will get me nowhere. What I need to do is make a decision. I've always chosen to follow the guidance of the Spirit's whisper. Who knows? Maybe this frog has some kind of spiritual power. And I've been picking up teeth for the last 3 days. May as well pick up a dried frog. And that concludes my inspection. Oh.
Did you learn anything, Mr. Ishiki?
Yeah. A lot.
Huh? Just what did you learn?
One important thing I've learned through this inspection is The resident loves frogs. The owner, Michiho, she loves frogs. The stuffed dolls, the fish tank, the poster, this place is stuffed to the metaphorical gills with frogs. It seems like something quite important.
Mr. Yoshiki. Why would that be important?
How do I say it? It's hard to explain. I just kind of feel it.
Oh. Alright.
Judging by the way she's staring at me, I don't think she's very convinced. I'm not that convinced either. Oh. Yeah. There's no sign of life in this room. There's a layer of dust on the desk. She neglected the frogs she'd been raising. Furthermore, the calendar's on August. Almost as if time had stopped there.
Michio came back here every day.
She might have returned here, but I honestly doubt that she spent her time here as a human.
Oh my god.
The Michiho I know loves bugs. The owner of this room clearly loves frogs. Additionally, from what she wrote in her notebook, she only considers bugs to be food for her frog. This is sounding this is the departed's room. It's a pretty drastic change in personality, don't you think?
Well, true, but... She's always been a fickle person. Her preferences change every once in a while. Last year she was really into video games, and before that she was obsessed with puzzles. So honestly, it doesn't seem all that weird.
Answer me, Doruyou. When did Michiho start liking bugs?
It was around the end of August, when our summer break ended.
I'm in this room stopped in August. The same time as her dramatic change in preferences. That can't be a coincidence in my book. Something must have happened to Michiho around that time. She turned into a different person after that point. But is person even the right word here?
Mr. Yoshiki, are you saying that... this room hasn't changed in a long time, and Michiho suddenly changed her interests because... she'd become the departed?
No, I think to myself. I think you're the departed, Doruyou, and I think you brought me here as a setup. I can't bring myself to answer her question, but remaining silent isn't going to help anyone.
Michiho was the departed. No! It can't be!
Doruyou protests frantically. I understand her feelings, I truly do. if Michiho really had changed since the end of August, that means when we first met at school that night, she was already. For the entire time I've known Michiho, she was the departed. The departed is a spirit. Spirits are already dead. Putting it that way, the Michiho from that time...
Mr. Yoshiki. If the Michiho we knew recently was departed, what about the real Michiho?
It's not hard to imagine. The departed replaced the real Michiho. Both of them wouldn't have been able to exist at the same time, so, I'm sure she was... killed months ago.
This can't be real.
Our business here is done. We've learned what we wanted to know. Or rather, we learned what we didn't want to know. Or rather, I've learned something that has no bearing on what I know. But ever since leaving the dorm, Doryu's had a blank look on her face. I can't blame her. She just lost her best friend a second time. I bet she's got no tears left to cry at this point. You okay?
Yes.
A short, hollow response. She looks so pale. I'm worried that she might just collapse. Let's head back to the infirmary. We need to share this information with the others. Because you're gonna collapse, we're just gonna cheat and we're gonna go back to the infirmary.
It'd be better than walking.
Daimon would agree. Mashita and Yasouka are waiting for me. I better report our findings with them. Not before I trade my teeth in.
That reminds me, I brought new sacred objects.
Fantastic. Ooh. New Emperor's Groove. What does that do? No, I need the... I don't have as much of a penalty whenever I pick the wrong thing. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I lose my sanity a lot. I only have 2 other teeth.
さあ、いってらっしゃい。
I shall see you later then.
In about 2 seconds.
You're finally here. What did you find?
I tell them the information I learned from the student dormitory.
Knew it. Shiko Kanukawa is the departed. And now the whole murder in the clock tower is also cleared up. That was just another one of the departed's tricks. Kanukawa manipulated you into thinking you killed her.
Why did she do that?
Probably to destroy your mind with fear. She wanted to drive you insane. Maybe you being insane is one of the departed's marriage requirements.
You're thinking like an insane bride deserves an insane groom? It makes some sense.
Killing a student who's in love with you. That certainly would be something that could drive a person mad. My mind would have been shattered had Doruyou not shown up that day. Say, Doruyou. Is the whole avenge Michiho for me promise I made with you still intact?
Yes? This doesn't change the fact that the departed still harmed Michiho.
I'll do my best then.
Yoshiki, there's something I'd like to tell you. I've deciphered the book you gave me.
Appreciate it.
This book details an ancient M-Town ritual. Allow me to give you the gist.
I jot down what Yasouka says in my notebook. Somewhere in the old M-Town book, in the past, severe famine devastated M-Town. Residents of the town believed the fury of their deities, Mushigami and Kabigami, were the cause of the tragedy. Hence, shrines were built to worship the deities. Mushigami Shrine was located in downtown, while Kabigami Shrine was built in the Fox Forest. Mushigami Shrine and Kabigami Shrine were merely halls of worship for the two deities. One an insect deity, the latter a mold deity. The main shrine to both, Mushikabi, is located elsewhere. Mushikabi Shrine is located deep in the Fox Forest off the road. Only relatives of the priests and Fox, the messenger, know how to get to the shrine. Departed's wedding was held when a great famine occurred in M-Town. Held to wish for the end of the famine, this is also a sacred wedding ceremony where the matched brides and grooms exchange vows before the two deities. This ritual was last held during the Meiji era, about 100 years ago. It's said the selected brides and grooms completed the ceremony at Mushikabi Shrine, and the great famine in M-Town finally came to an end. Because it is a holy ritual, the selection criteria for the brides and grooms was quite stringent. The grooms must be from the priest's family and have impeccable spiritual qualities. As for the brides, they must be pure maidens that come from a decent family. And furthermore, both of them have to be exceptional in all aspects, including their intelligence, lineage, and personality. Hence, the chosen brides and grooms are said to be blessed and are the envy of the town. And after she's done explaining the contents of the book, I'm left speechless. The deities named for bugs and mold, the departed's wedding, the bride and the groom, and the selection. There are so many things in this book that overlap with the departed's actions and remarks. This book is definitely our way to find out the departed's true identity.
Agreed. It feels like we finally managed to get a real look at the departed's history. But
Yasouka halts her words, pondering. If there's something on your mind, just say it out loud, Yasouka.
do you not find this strange? If the wedding ritual was a blessed event like the book said, how could the departed have been born?
Well, she has a point. Based on my previous interactions with spirits, they're birthed from grudges.
This book probably only covers a sanitized version of the truth. If there's another part shrouded in the darkest abhorrence, that's the part you'll need to uncover.
We already expected Mushigami Shrine in the corridor and Kabayami Shrine in the forest during our encounter with Mr. Kokuri. However, we didn't find any clues about the departed. The last one was the Mushikabi Shrine. There might be something of note there.
Mushikabi Shrine is located in the depths of the Fox Forest. We don't have time to explore the whole forest.
Then, our only choice is to ask the fox how to get there.
Yasouka is referring to the fox, the messenger of the gods, mentioned in the book. There's a fox in the storage area of the science room, though it doesn't look like a messenger to me. Gonna need to find another fox. Find out what it says.
Now that we have some direction, we can finally start the investigation.
By the way, is Hiru not coming tonight?
Yeah, I didn't contact her.
I made that call. This is above her pay grade now. The departed has transformed, grown stronger. They are more dangerous than before. So, it seemed prudent not to get Hiru and other regular people involved any further.
That applies to you guys, too. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate your help. I just don't understand why you're willing to risk so much to help me. Like Yasouka said, the departed has transformed and acknowledged me as their husband. This is on another level than helping me deal with the spirits and the notices. I have no idea what will happen next. And yet they've decided to jump into the hellhole alongside me. Where does that determination of theirs come from?
This is my job. I believe it is my fate to save those who are terrorized by the wrath of the spirits. I've only lived this long because my purpose in the world of the living has not been completed yet.
This is my job, too. Because this old bag here asked me to, and in a more literal sense, because I actually get paid to do it. Pay's worth the risk.
Simple, straightforward answers. This is why I've placed my faith in them. A strong faith that can't be described in words. The simple ways they lead their lives makes me feel like I can trust them with mine. Well, thank you.
Let's head out of here if we're done chatting.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait a minute, Mr. Yoshiki. Can I come with you?
No, because I want Yasouka to watch over you. No, that forest is going to be dangerous. Stay put here, Doruyou.
But
You look awfully pale, Doruyou. If you collapse, you'll only make things more difficult for Yoshiki. Let's both wait here, alright?
understood.
Doruyou nods reluctantly at Yasouka's insistence.
Please be very careful, Mr. Yoshiki.
Let's bring an end to this stupid game, Yoshiki.
I hope you brought a gun again. Middle stage. Go see what the fox says. Are you finally gonna talk to me, Fox? Guardian Fox, huh? I guess this could be called the Messenger of the Gods. You might find a clue to the location of the Mushikabi Shrine. You better inspect it. I bet this fox was originally put here to protect the Mushigami Shrine. While the fox is usually known as the messenger of the Inari Shrine in other parts of Japan, I guess it's different in this area. I can't seem to find anything unusual about this, even after I thoroughly inspect it. It's not like this fox is just going to start talking. What do we do now?
How long are you gonna keep staring at that statue? You tried checking the pedestal?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I direct my flashlight toward the weathered pedestal and inspect it, and as Mashita watches with the look of annoyed disbelief. Sorry, Mashita, I don't do this for a living. It looks like there are some letters written on the bottom part of the pedestal. And this might lead us to the location of the shrine. Let's try to read it. And I try reading the letters on the bottom of the pedestal. However, damn, can't read anything with all the mold covering it.
The hell? Just brush it off then.
I tried, but it didn't come off at all. Must be stuck on good since it's been grown undisturbed for so long. We need some mold remover. Maybe some bleach.
Damn it. We're encountering some really shitty things on this case. So where should we get some? Most stores are already closed for the night.
Look around the school. They must have that kind of thing for cleaning. Though I didn't find any mold remover in the broom closet when I was investigating Haneko's case. And searching the entire school would definitely take some time.
We better ask someone who's familiar with the school first. Worst case scenario, we head all the way back to Koju Mansion and grab something that'll do it.
Oh, okay. You know who's really familiar with the school? The Departed. That's the Departed. She would know. It would know? They?
Maybe a janitor?
If I find anyone else here, I'm just gonna call them the Departed. Why can I not go into the bathroom? What do you mean we've got no business here? There's cleaning supplies in those closets. You know what? Let's go to the infirmary. Let's go find Doruyou. I feel like I've been set up.
Huh? What brought you back?
I've encountered a bit of a problem and need your help. I tell her about the mold on the pedestal and asks if she knows where we can find some mold remover.
Mold remover? Mold remover? I'm pretty familiar with this school. but I have no idea where they keep that. My apologies.
At this rate, I really will have to go back to Kujo Mansion to get mold remover.
Sorry for sticking my nose in, but is there any bleach around that you know of?
Bleach?
Mold remover and chlorine bleach have similar ingredients. Do you happen to know where the bleach is, Doruyou?
There should be a bottle in the student council room. I don't exactly remember where it is in the room, though.
The council room has bleach? I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go to the haunted pool again. But according to Doruyou, there should be a bottle of bleach here somewhere. Well, let's get looking for it. No reason to dawdle. Well, I don't see it on the table.
Not like we can meet you or Pearson.
We've scoured the student council room. In the first place I look. But we haven't found anything to remove that mold. Maybe it's inside here. I open the door to find all sorts of miscellaneous stuff crammed inside. From a giant hole puncher and old notes to a certificate of commendation. I guess anything that isn't used often gets shoved into here. Among them, well, is a bottle of liquid bleach. And judging by the weight, there seems to be plenty left. I feel like if I keep looking around, I'm going to find a tooth. You know what?
Yoshi.
I'll look on the table. On the desk, I find a notepad with something written on it. Will the next students' meeting be postponed due to recent events concerning the departed? What will happen to the clock tower project? I don't find any useful information, just more questions. What clock tower project? Nothing inside the trash can, though it still smells really musty. And there are several printouts on the whiteboard. One of them is about, well, the clock tower. Built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary. Use our power to move the hands of the clock again. Good for them. Go say hi to the fox guy.
Koko?
I open the bleach bottle and pour the liquid onto the pedestal. Then I wait a bit before using my handkerchief to remove the mold. It doesn't come off completely, but it does a decent enough job that I can actually make out the letters. And we should be able to read what's written on the pedestal now. The writing on the pedestal is apparently a poem that seems a bit like a nursery rhyme. The old writing style and weathering make reading it a more difficult task than I anticipated, but I managed to copy it into my notebook. Follow the fox's whine, inviting us to the shrine, but the path is blocked by the serpent rock. The beast behind the zodiac shall be the one to open the track, by imitating the serpent with its angry lament. What is the meaning of this rhyme? Maybe we can find out if we go to the Fox Forest. Don't really want to go to the Fox Forest. Didn't turn out so hot for me last time. Honestly, I don't remember how to get there. I think it's from the clock tower. Yep. Traffic cone and barrier are still here. Fox Forest just beyond this gate. Mushikabe Shrine, where the departed's wedding is held, is located somewhere in this forest.
Alright, Yoshiki. We don't know what kind of horrors are waiting for us in there. Hang on to this gun, but be very careful with it.
Mashita hands me the paper bag again.
I always bring a gun.
It's heavy. Doubt I'll ever get used to this thing.
You shouldn't. Let's go.
Well, at some point I'm going to need to carry around a gun all the time. Relying on the faint light from my flashlight, we tentatively step into the darkness of the forest. Mr. Kokuri is no longer here. However, a more terrifying spirit might have replaced him. As fear and tension build up inside my mind, beads of sweat start running down my cheeks.
Hold on. Listen carefully. Do you hear that?
I hear a faint moan. Doesn't make sense. Why are we hearing that here?
I have a bad feeling about this. Hurry up.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this too. Mashita and I rush over to the source of the sound. After a while, I arrive at an open area full of trees. And there... I find Sakamoto in a horrible state. Sakamoto, what's happening to you?
You all...
Some insanely big bug chew you up or something? What the heck happened to you?
Are you... perhaps... Lord Mushigami?
Again? What are you saying?
It's no use. She's clearly not in her right mind.
For fuck's sake, is there anything we can even do for her? No, Sakamoto suddenly screams. At that moment, the bugs clinging to her launch an attack. Oh, on us. Okay.
Damn. What are we gonna do, Yoshiki? We're in deep shit. We're in deep shit if we have to keep dealing with this.
While I think she might be too far gone to save, I hope we can at least do something for her. Whether what's happening to Sakamoto now is a paranormal phenomenon or a mere hallucination, maybe we can return Sakamoto to her senses. Well, let's see what the options are. I don't feel too confident about the dried up frog. I feel like the dried up frog is a good idea.
よし。
I grabbed the dried up frog and thrust it toward the bugs that latched onto Sakamoto. I remember hearing frog drives away bugs or something. This might work. I bring the frog closer to the bugs, and when I do that, the bugs pull back as if they're retreating from the frog. Nice. Looks like it's working. But even though the bugs try to avoid the frog, they still don't leave Sakamoto. I successfully intimidated the bugs, but this is still getting us nowhere. Oh, looks like that isn't the right choice. I had so much hope. Don't think different. I don't remember what report I have of hers. Oh, right, where she called me a terrible teacher. Yeah, call her out.
これでどうだ。
I unfold Sakamoto's report and read it aloud so she can hear it. Maybe her hatred. I carefully read the report out loud. Sakamoto isn't responding much, though I can tell that she's listening. Is there still a glimmer of her consciousness left? If so, my voice might still reach her. Remember, Sakamoto! This is the report you wrote.
Huh? Is that my? But why is it?
Looks like Sakamoto's returned to her senses a little bit. Looks like this is the right choice. Didn't really feel like I was in any danger, but okay.
Why am I?
Sakamoto murmurs, stupefied. Bugs are sticking out of the large holes in her head and chest. If this were a normal situation, those wounds would have killed her long ago. However, she's talking, and this is probably another instance of the departed's curse.
Mr. Yoshiki.
Her remaining left eye fixes its gaze upon me. I guess she's recognized me. She's well beyond saving at this point, though maybe I can still ask some questions. We'll go with the shrine's location. Tell me where the main shrine is. You went there, didn't you?
The main shrine is beyond the Serpent Rock. There. Make the bloody red. Pure blue.
I'm just speechless. Like a puppet whose strings have been cut, Sakamoto collapses on the spot. She stops moving and instantly, insects swarm her body. They begin to devour her before my very eyes. Stop it! Stupid bugs. Try to kick the insects off of her. This is futile. There's no way these bugs can be stopped. Oh, please stop. Stop this. I can't bear to watch someone I know get consumed by insects bit by bit. In the end, I have to avert my eyes. I didn't like it, but come on now. And once the insects finish eating her body, they scatter into the dark forest. And there's not a trace of Sakamoto's remains, bones, or clothes left. Sakamoto.
Didn't that teacher try to railroad you out of the school? The departed doesn't want you to leave. That probably led her to being cursed.
Sakamoto was cursed by the departed. That probably explains why she'd gone mad in the middle of writing her report, hearing a voice in her head the way Izumi had. It was all because of her hostility toward me. It was because she got mixed up with me. If I wasn't here, then Sakamoto would...
Let's pump the brakes on that right now. I'm not a priest, so I'm not here to listen to your pitiful wailing and offer you repentance. But maybe that woman was actually saved. Otherwise, she wouldn't have regained her sanity on the brink of death. And she wouldn't have been able to leave that hint for you either.
Recall Sakamoto's last words. The main shrine is beyond the Serpent Rock. There, make the bloody red pure blue. The latter half is a mystery to me, but I've got an idea what she was referring to in the first half. Serpent Rock is also written on the fox pedestal. Is that rock the key to get to the main shrine? Do I finally get to touch the rope again? Oh, I'm excited. I forget if I've already looked at this tree. Cluster of mushrooms. Okay, I guess I already looked at it. No. Ow. What was that voice just now? That bridal procession.
Hey, you seeing visions again?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty handy way to gather information, seeing as our investigation so far is going nowhere fast. So what did you see?
I relayed the details about the scene I saw and what the voice told me.
I see. If the description in the old book is right, that sounds like the departed's wedding.
So, you're saying I saw the past? The bridal procession went through the forest. I guess they must have been heading to Mushikabi Shrine. Who'd the voice belong to, though?
I have no idea, but know your resentment isn't the type of thing you say during a happy occasion. I knew it. There's something darker behind it.
If we follow the bridal procession and head to Mushikabi Shrine, which is located somewhere deep in the forest, will we finally be able to find out the truth about the departed's wedding? Big rock. You know, an eerie voice has been ringing in my ears for quite some time. And the further we walk down the path, the louder the chant-like sound becomes. Does the cause of the spiritual phenomenon lie ahead? I hope so.
Yoshi.
A gigantic rock is still sitting in front of us. Thick sacred rope wrapped around the rock. It's not as resembling a snake head. This might be the serpent rock Sakamoto was talking about. What do we do now? Rock and serpent. Serpent rock. Now that I think about it, Serpent Rock was also part of the rhyme written on the Guardian Fox's platform. I opened my notebook and I checked the rhyme. Fox is wine, Pat is blocks, and yeah, Big Serpent Rock, the beast behind the Zodiac, shall be the one to open the track by imitating the serpent with its angry lament. I have no idea what that means, but this is probably a clue how to get there. So if we go down this path, the beast behind the Zodiac shall be the one to open the track, imitating the serpent, its angry lament. Open the path. That means, well, we have to do something here. The main point here is the beast behind the Zodiac. And until we can solve this riddle, we have no idea how to proceed. So what animal is the beast? I mean, either way, this is just mean of the game. Good news, Mashita. You're in the scene with me. What do we think the beast might be?
That's a great question.
I kind of want to just write The Departed. She's kind of beastly. Especially now after she's transformed into a people spider. The beast behind the Zodiac. Humans. Humans made up the Zodiac.
Fair enough.
It's not going to be right, but I tell you the answer I come up with.
No, I don't think so. What would make that beast behind the Zodiac?
Well, what do you think then? Smarty pants.
Thinking.
No, Mashita takes out a cigarette and lights it. He then starts pacing back and forth. This must be what he does when he's thinking hard about something. And he makes me wait until he finishes smoking an entire cigarette.
This is just my guess. But I think the beast is the cat.
Why a cat?
Come on, remember the 12 zodiac animals? Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, and so on. According to the myth, when they were deciding on zodiac animals, the cat was late to the meeting, so it didn't get chosen. You must have heard that story before.
I have.
apart. Maybe the path will open up if we imitate a cat's meow or something.
Why a meow?
Hell if I know. Human common sense doesn't apply to spirit logic. Come on, Nishiki. Give it a try.
Fine. Where's my cat? Well, it doesn't seem like it accomplished anything at all. I gave it a college try.
I see. So simply imitating a cat isn't enough. The path won't open without a cat's meow that sounds like it's imitating an angry snake.
I don't get it.
What we need is the sound of an angry cat that is trying to imitate a menacing snake.
Yeah, that's not helping me. I can't even imagine what that would sound like. Seeing my confusion, Mashita shrugs his shoulders dejectedly.
Like this.
What?
Yashiki.
This place is... Are we back where we started? The atmosphere is different though. Spider lilies are blooming prolifically, mushrooms glowing faintly. That was a hiss, that's what that's called. Everything looks serene. As far as I can tell, I'm alive, but I feel like I'm lost in the afterlife. Have we perhaps made it to the hidden path to Mushikabe Shrine?
What are you spacing out on me for? Save all the brain work for later. It won't last long at this rate.
Yeah. Well, this area is filled with the curse's power. But where's the source of this power? I need to get rid of it immediately. No, not mushrooms. I don't trust them. Probably should have trusted... No, it's a fox. A guardian fox with flowers in his mouth. Looks like the one in the schoolyard. Maybe there are some secrets lying here. Let's take a closer look. Use more time. Guardian fox has a blue spider lily in his mouth. I don't think I have anything that... You already hissed, and it opened up the path. Alright, we're gonna ignore that. Cursed tooth. Ah, yes. Dump on it. The cursed tooth shatters into pieces. Strange. The curse doesn't abate. Fuck. How's that possible?
Gotta mean the tooth you stepped on wasn't the cause of this curse.
I gotta find the real cause then. And I just lost a tooth that I can give to Yasouka. Guardian fox with flowers in its mouth. Like the one in the schoolyard. It also has blue spider lilies. That one has blue spider lilies. By the location. That one has blue spider lilies. Well, I hear the piercing, high-pitched cry of a beast somewhere. chills run down my body. An ominous sense of terror is racing through my veins. This uncomfortable feeling only grows stronger as I explore further down the path. But I'm gonna keep going. Oh, this one's red. It has a red spider lily in its mouth. Wait. This isn't a red spider lily. Blood red has to turn pure blue. It's blue spider lily. It's been dyed red using... well, what? Dude. I take out the liquid bleach. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Can I just wipe it off? It's not gonna do anything. No, old book don't do it. You know what? I'm gonna try everything that I have in my bag. Sakamoto's report? No, it doesn't do anything. What about the frog? Nope. Can I shoot it? I cannot. Well, let's go look for another tooth. And hopefully I don't die. But another high-pitched cry tears through the air. And chills run down my body. Yeah, it's dangerous to continue. It's dangerous to stand here. I'm gonna continue anyway. There's nothing else I can do. I wouldn't say the investigation ended in failure. I'm dead. So clearly I didn't fail. I died. Different. Yeah. It's so long. Oh no. Why did no one tell me? Dying is like the worst thing that can possibly happen in this game.
Mm-hmm.
this. Did that happen last time? I don't remember. It's The insects didn't do anything. Right, yeah.
これでどうだ
Hopefully I actually succeed. Probably could have gone for the departed's identity and find out what happens then. Go climb around. Oh, then you can hiss. What do you mean what do we do now? Gigantic rock sitting in front of us. We hiss. Okay, what step did I forget? Did we do anything different, Mashita?
Did we get the point? Like the line thing?
You are 100% correct. Completely forgot to go back to the shrine and de-bleach it. What could go wrong? My wife shows up again and scares the crap out of me? I wish I could remember which way I was going. Tell me your secrets, Fox. Oh. There we go. This game has been putting the departed jump scares in just the most random load screens. Every time I hit one, I get concerned about to see one.
Yoshi.
Oh, the beast in this round is probably the cat. When they were picking which animals would be on the Zodiac, it said the cat was late to the meeting, which is why it wasn't selected. I knew this.
I heard that story too. But what about the lament part? Maybe the path will open up if we imitate a cat's meow or something.
Yeah.
Well, hell if I know. Human common sense doesn't apply to spirit logic. Come on, Yoshiki. Give it a try.
Okay. Meow. No, it didn't work. I think we're good to forward through this. Yeah. You hiss at it. I can't run. Oh. I've already looked at him. I looked at the second one. Oh wait, I gotta crush the tooth. Okay. It shattered. Let's start from number 3. Oh. I stopped too early last time. Maybe there are some secrets lying here. I'll take a closer look. There's a blue spider lily, and I see traces of animal tracks near the bushes beside the guardian fox. There might be something ahead. Oh, wait, that was a path. Go, go. Thank God. The severe chill and overwhelming pressure instantly vanished. Is that because the curse is no longer active? What is this place, anyway? It's a mysterious area filled with blue flowers and a rustic-looking tomb in the center. This has to have some important meaning. I'd better inspect it thoroughly. Naturally, I want to look at the tomb first. It's got 2 headstones with some words carved into them. The etching on one grave has weathered so much that it's basically unreadable, but at least it still has a few letters here and there. The other has scarcely any trace left that it ever said anything to begin with. And I know that sound. I don't like that sound. An eerie voice is ringing in my ears again. Know your resentment? Could this voice belong to one of the spirits resting here? Whose graves are they, though? Oh, if only we could find out who the owners of these tombs are. Let's investigate. Not gonna lie, I don't want to investigate. But my eyes are fixed on the tomb, though I can barely make out anything due to how faint these letters are. Maybe I can deduce what's written on the stone if I run my fingers over it and feel for indentations. That's never resulted in a spirit possessing anyone. Focusing my attention on the tip of my finger, I attempt to slowly trace the letters. I see. On the left is good, and the right one is probably maybe I'm pretty sure this is a word. What could it be? I'm gonna go with groom because there's a pair. This must be groom. Give an answer in my mind. Jeez. Why did that dude have no head? What? Did the spirit of this tomb just respond to my answer? If The owner of this grave is the spirit of a headless man in a wedding suit. Is the one buried here one of the bridegrooms who died an unnatural death? I hear the sound of something small rolling around the tomb. Oh, thank God, it's just a tooth. I've never been so happy to see a tooth. I can inspect the smaller one. I don't have any suspicions about in the back, but the well is mighty suspicious. It's an old well, surrounded by blue spider lilies. And why is it here? I do have a bad feeling about this.
Be careful if you want to inspect it, Ishiki.
Nodding to Mashita, I make up my mind, and I approach the well. I wish I had asked him to inspect it. Then, I timidly peer inside, and there I find please just be a tooth. Bunch of stones, gravel, that's all. Well, thank goodness my hunch was wrong.
A disappointment.
I don't know. I'm still tensed up. I'm not too sure that was disappointment. That's going to come back and bite me in the butt. Blue spider lilies are growing in clumps. Spider lilies are usually red, though there are white and yellow varieties. However, blue spider lilies don't exist naturally. And these might be mystical flowers that only bloom on this mysterious hidden path. Well, yeah, I'm gonna bring a single flower. And I pluck a blue spider lily and put it in my bag. Oh, okay. Pretty uneventful. I can't say. Alright, let's go find the red one. I remember the red one from my past life. Yep. I'm not gonna make it there. Okay. This one is a red one. And wait, it's not a red one, it's a blue and dyed red using blood. It's fine. I replaced the blood-stained spider lily in the fox's mouth with a blue spider lily. Well, the malicious spiritual phenomenon in this place has subsided. I don't really want to walk forward. There was something screaming. We're both looking rough. At the end of the hidden path, I find the grounds of a shrine, surrounded by trees. And unlike the shrine on the main path, which was completely gone, crumbling remnants of this shrine remain. Is this the main shrine, the Mushikabi shrine? I feel the blood drain from my face when I hear that admonishing tone. The same voice I heard at the forest entrance and at the tomb. Will we uncover the owner of that voice if we investigate this place? I don't really want to. You know what? I'm gonna cheese this. We're going back to the infirmary. I want my health back. And Yasouka has stuff for me.
いいけれど。
Alright.
さあ、いってらっしゃい。
Let's save again. Go back out with full health. And get ourselves handed to ourselves. Back and run. Numerous mushrooms on the trunk are glowing green.
Every one of them looks creepy as fuck.
It looks like a mushroom related to Yasouka, though I've never seen one as big as this.
Though that's not really a surprise, considering this place is home to monsters.
Yeah, it might be.
Better brace yourself.
I don't like that foreshadowing you're doing, Mashita. I don't appreciate that at all.
That's what I do.
Okay.
ここ
Darkness surrounds the back of the bushes. Only the occasional rustling of the leaves can be heard. I don't know why I don't think that the rustling leaves is out of, ordinary. But the crumbling shrine's remains are at the back of the ground. And the darkness of the wood makes it apparent that this shrine was built a long time ago.
This place really is Mushikabi Shrine. The departed's wedding took place here, right?
Yeah. Here, where Mushigami and Kabagami were enshrined. The chosen bride and groom held a sacred wedding as they wished for the famine in M-Town to end.
Probably guessed it, Hishiki, but doesn't it seem like that the departed is actually the spirit of the bride?
Don't you wish that evil on me?
They're obsessed with marriage. They must be tied to the wedding ritual. My guess is something happened during the ritual that is the source of her grudge.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. That being said, we need to learn what happened in this place. We'll never be able to exterminate the departed unless we learn the truth of what happened in this place and the origin of her resentment. Let's hope there are some clues left.
Hope. Don't make me laugh. Here's some words of wisdom for you. Truth is something you should reel in with brute force.
When I take a closer look at the ruined shrine, I notice there's something buried there. Is that a wooden box? Going inside to collect it is a risky proposition. What should I do? I saved. I want that box. Mashita, I'm going to get that wooden box.
Seriously? I'll go get it. With your reflexes, you'll be trapped in there if the roof collapses.
You better be careful. Mashita steps into the shrine via a gap in the fallen roof. Cautiously avoiding the decaying pillars and floor, he proceeds slowly. Are you alright, Mashita?
Quit making a fuss over nothing. I just hit my hand.
Don't make that sound. Jeez.
Okay, this is the one you wanted, right?
Mashita returns with a Polonia box in hand. He then puts it down on the ground.
This is the only thing that stood out to me. Everything else in there was just broken pots and altars.
His spider demon is new.
Hurry up and open it, Yoshiki.
Inside the box are a vermilion ink palette and a bundle of paper. While the ink might be old, the container was sealed, so it still should be usable. The paper's yellowing, so it must have been down there for quite a long time. There are some red stains on it as well. Those look more like blood than ink, though.
There's something written on the paper. Read it.
I can't read it quickly. It's written in old script, and I can't make it out. We better have Yasouka do it.
The hell? You're just gonna keep me in suspense? How about the stuff on the first 3 papers? Aren't those names?
Fine. I'll read it. Toolbox. Mushigami Groom. Sugo Kitajima. Head. Suspicious. Okay. Kabigami Groom. Jiro Chikoshi. Head. The part mentioning heads is stained with blood, making it difficult to decipher.
The heck is that head part?
No idea. I'll read the second and third sheets. Marriage. Kabigami Bride. Mikiko Mayumura. Mushigami Bride. Michio Mayumura. The ceremony will be held on year, month, day. Mushikabi Shrine Priest. Uchitaro Izumi. Izumi clan. Okay. And 6 others. There are thumbprints next to the 3 names. That's what the vermilion ink must have been used for. The priest's last name is Izumi. Is that just coincidence?
Akiko Moriyama and Michiko Mayomura. Are they the brides for the departed's wedding? If this ceremony is in the genesis of the departed's resentment, one of them might have died a horrible death and become the departed.
Which one of them, then?
Wait, is it time 1 or just 6? Rand with us, with your brides.
Ouch!
You the pain.
死人の儀図
The departed ceremony.
心せよ
Remember,
大事なお役目で
this is
は
an important duty.
では万事滞りなく
Everything shall go smoothly.
Hmm. これにて
I have finished the toolbox. Next step is preparing for the wedding.
No! Stop!
怖いよ。お姉ちゃん。
Ixis, I'm afraid.
A vision is projected into my mind. Several men are holding down two women in a dimly lit room. Those men are putting horrifying insects and mold on the bodies of the two women. And in the back, there's a small offering stand with the heads of two men placed upon it. The women let out pained groans.
Keep your makeup on now.
The men continue to apply the disgusting makeup in silence. The woman on the left is covered in mold, while the one on the right is riddled with bugs. And their porcelain skin has been made filthy. The women scream and contort. However, the men prevent them from escaping.
Do not struggle. Do not scream. Your stamina is essential for the ceremony. Hours, days, weeks from now, we shall paint you with the color of bugs and mold, so you shall be suitable brides for the deities.
Lying!
Hush.
Her voice is mixed with pain and anger. And yet her words don't register with the men at all. They continue to smear bugs and mold onto them with expressionless faces.
Spend your days covered in bugs and mold, eating bugs and mold. Your organs shall be infused with mold, and the cavities in your body shall be filled with insects. It will be as if you had departed from this world. Only its Mashigami and Kapagami should be delighted to see how beautiful their brides are.
We're alive, yet we're rotting. Our porcelain skin turns black as mold. Our hair becomes the color of a silkworm's cocoon.
痛い。
This suffering is the pledge of a happy couple. No, no, no. This isn't the pledge I hoped for. I shall never forget this. Everyone in this village even if I die and become the departed. I shall kill you. I shall put a curse upon you.
As my vision starts to blur, I regain my senses. However, my breathing is ragged and my body's trembling uncomfortably. I felt this intense loathing flowing through me when the vision came in. It's all their fault.
Hey, why are you shaking so much? What happened?
Mashita, I think I know the origin of the departed's resentment.
What did you say?
Don't turn around. The departed? Since when? When did you get here? Like an insect, the departed wriggles their way closer. It's like the time when I killed Michiho. But why are they here? Does this place really hold meaning for them?
My dear husband.
Despite their transformation, their nickname for me remains the same. As well as their obsession toward me. The departed. Forcing myself to suppress my fear, I propel words out of my mouth. There's something I want to ask them. You... were you killed here?
Oh, you saw. You saw the ugly part of me.
Were you Mayamura in your past life?
Ugly me. I shall be more beautiful soon. For you, dear husband.
Do you still regret what happened? I can help you dispel it.
Cut that shit out, Yashiki. Don't talk with the dead or you'll be dragged to their world.
Thanks, Mashita.
Fuck's sake, are you trying to get yourself killed? Get your shit together and prepare yourself. Got it?
Okay. Okay. Go away already. What?
I'm the one who should be standing next to my husband. Ignorance.
clutches his chest as he lets out a painful groan. Are they going after Mashita? Mashita!
Fuck. They're really messing with me.
Pardon harbors hostile feelings towards Mashita. Mashita will be in danger if we confront the Departed now. Then again, our opponent for this battle is the Departed. There's no way we'll be able to run away from them easily. If we're going to run away, I need to create an opening. I can profess my love and stuff. Oh, how do I take advantage? I could use gun. Try the jealousy route. Try opening the lid so I can get the vermilion ink. But in my rush, I can't seem to get it open. You don't want to hurt me. You love me too much. The Departed's always calling me dear husband, which means that they like me, right? Maybe I can use that fact to break them open and escape by making them feel uneasy. Let's try and do this together. Smear it on my cheek.
Yoshi. Yaruka.
What could go wrong? Opening the lid, I apply some of the ink to both of our cheeks as if I'm doing our makeup.
What exactly is the point of doing this?
Makeup has held a great deal of significance. To the gods and the dead throughout the history. Maybe it'll be the same with the Departed.
Learned away.
However, the Departed shows no interest in the makeup and becomes hostile towards Mashita. A swarm of insects bursts out of the Departed and assault Mashita. Mashita's in big trouble here. I need to come up with a different plan. That was not the right choice.
I'll die looking
good. Yeah, you will. Make them feel uneasy, okay? So it's gotta be Yeah. Now, put on the lips. Try opening the lid. Hopefully I do it. Can't afford to have Mashita get assaulted by bees again. And opening the lid, I apply some of the ink to my lips as if I'm doing my own makeup. Ever since prehistoric times, makeup has always held significance in relation to the gods and the dead. So it might have significance for the Departed. No. No interest in my attempt at makeup, and once again, hostile towards Mashita. Well, you are the one dying here. I welcome your input.
Teaming up's inevitable.
What do we want to do? We did. Makeup didn't seem to work. Kinda want to try gun?
Let's use the gun.
Alright. I'm gonna fire across the bow or just try and shoot him.
Let's go straight.
Who knows? Maybe we'll hit them. We'll just win. Can we do it together, Mashita?
I'll hold you on the trigger.
Mashita. Mashita pulls out his gun and I grab the gun from the suspicious bag. We try shooting the departed. There's no guarantee the gun will have any effect. And pointing our gun to the departed's huge body, we swiftly pull our trigger. The bullet seems to hit the departed's body. Nice one. They might like me a lot, but maybe that love isn't strong enough to survive an attack.
Husband!
The departed sounds sad and their breathing becomes unsteady. That seems to have made them feel a bit uneasy. Hey, that was the right choice.
Did you do something bad in your past life or what? This shithead is clearly head over heels in love with you.
Yes, they are.
Is this bastard trying to be sexy for her?
The departed furiously shrieks after hearing Mashita's insult. Actually. And they slowly approach us. The departed can't maintain their composure. Others have been hidden behind their huge body, something resembling a face. Exposed. To get them riled up, but now they're closing in.
True. Except their target is apparently me. When the time comes, I'll lure them to me. Use that which I
It's madness. If you do that, you'll... We need to create an opening to escape. We, not you. We. All we can do is shoot. Take your pick.
It's the head.
It's all kind of one big head. Can we do it together? Mashita.
Fine.
Mashita pulls out his gun. I grab the gun. Pushes back. Try to take it apart its face. We line up our shots with the target's face, and we pull the triggers simultaneously. Bullet seems to hit the departed in what appears to be their face. Nice shot. Can't imagine anything that would set someone off more than being hit in the face, especially by their beloved. The departed is apoplectic. They scream in rage. I wanted to make them really distraught, but I think I pissed them off instead. However, what's happening? Unable to control their emotions, the departed lets out a scream that pierces the sky. They stagger backward, trying to hide their face.
God damn it. This nut job sure has some crazy mood swings, huh?
Well, I think we managed to provoke them. Also, that's just how Mary is. Alright, this is our chance to run away. It's time to go.
True. But we should split up to make sure that at least one of us gets out of here.
But, no.
No time to complain, just do it. I'll cut through the forest. You follow the path. Understood?
I don't like it, but before I can reply, Mashita has already run into the woods, avoiding the departed. And upon seeing that, the departed shrieks in rage. Oh no. Chasing after Mashita, they disappear into the woods. Oh no. Well, the departed and Mashita have vanished. A sense of hopelessness and loss swell up inside me anew. Again, I was powerless to do anything. Mashita. I don't have a quick runaway either.
Yoshi.
Oh, I don't like this. Someone's gonna surprise me. I bet I'm gonna run into Doruyou. I can't help but think that I think I keep hearing breathing behind me. Yep. Y'all. This sound. And this presence. The female doll is standing as she always does. I've arrived back here near the clock tower.
Hurry. Run away. It's all over. The school. You. Everyone. Attacked by Mushikabi. Bitten by them. Eaten. Like us.
What do you mean by like us?
Do you remember? That day, we were eaten by Mushikabi. We became one. Mushikabi. Scary. Scary.
Wait, what did she just say now? They were bitten by Mushikabi? Don't tell me this doll is... But is it really? None of the intense hatred I felt earlier is coming from this doll. Instead, I sense confusion and fear. I'm begging you, please tell me. Who are you?
We...
This bell sound is... The female doll screams and disappears. I recall what she just said. It's all over. The school, you, everyone. You'll be attacked by Mushikabi, bitten by them, eaten. sounds really ominous, but what does it mean? I have a bad feeling about this. I'd better head back to the infirmary immediately. I was trying to do before that doll interrupted me. I'll get stopped by my wife. I know it. She's gonna come out of nowhere, and I'm gonna get spidered. What? What in the world? Even the lights in the special building have turned red. Is it the same for the infirmary? Oh, please. No. Yeah. Okay. As I feared, the infirmary is also bathed in red light. And the two people who I left here are nowhere to be found. Doruyou! Yasouka! There's no response. Has the departed come here again? That time, the departed left a notice targeting the student council on the desk. And given previous events, I knew it. There's another notice from them. The notice is the departed sent her to test their candidate for a husband. Except they already consider me their real husband. How else do they want to test me now? Dear husband, the day to exchange vows has arrived. I shall be waiting for you under the oath bell. Please come after you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, in the red wedding hall, please call the name of your bride who is hiding in school. Your beloved, the departed. The words 2 and 4 are written upside down. Exchange of vows, oath bells, ceremony hall. Do these phrases refer to a wedding ceremony? Ugh. Wait. That voice. Yasouka? I rush over and find Yasouka lying under the bed. She's unconscious, but she doesn't appear to have sustained any injuries. Hang in there, Yasouka.
Yoshiki.
Are you alright?
Yes, more or less.
What in the world happened to you?
I don't know. I was talking with Doruyou, and then suddenly my head started spinning, and I just lost consciousness.
Where's Doruyou?
My apologies. I don't know. Perhaps she has been taken by the departed, like I and Xiao.
Doruyou. I have to hurry and look for her. But I'll only be killed if I chase after the departed now. I'll die a pointless death without saving anyone. This will be a battle against the departed, and there's a key to clear their grudge. I'll only stand a chance against them if I can find that key. I need to calm down. I should show Yasouka the paper bundles I retrieved from the forest that I couldn't read. There might be clues in them. Perfect.
Oh,
don't look so disappointed, me. I live for another day.